This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for December 2nd, 2022. It's currently November 3rd, 2022, 7:21 p.m. Eastern Time. And the overall theme for the day, we have a rally that increases with momentum moving forward into the day. A bullish day, and around the high, we're advised to open up protection. My sense is that we may have gapped down from the prior day pretty substantially. And we're rallying higher out of it, but like a prominent trough probably here right around the open, a prominent trough on a multi-day chart. In any case, open up protection around the high in the midst of a rally, and then there's a nullified low card and a nullified trade card. So likely not, oh, there's a trade here. We'll get into it. So in the pre-market, we have 3 pokes through the same price level, followed by a sharp drop off after that third poke, and we revisit a price level, revisit a recent past opportunity at a support level right around the open when we have sideways rotation, and there's a dip that'll stand out within that period of sideways rotation. Usually that dip is where we revisit that opportunity. Out of the open, there's a notable move to the upside from oversold territory or to fill a previous gap down. And that takes us probably to our first crest, probably around like 11 o'clock or a little before 11 when we're doing sideways fluidity along a key support level, equal amounts of bulls and bears inflow and outflow. So sometimes that's like big price swings, sometimes it's narrow swings, but you generally the change card you finish the price level you finish with is very close to the price level that you started with. And then we have this abundance card, this move higher through resistance, followed by a brief decline back, or excuse me, staying above it briefly and then breaking back down through that same price level shortly thereafter, as was also foretold of in the sneak preview card from the prior day. So this peak right here, and it looks like the midday high is the high where I'd want to open up protection. Likely what we do is we probably see the same high that we had for yesterday. It's probably the same high that we had for yesterday, and what happened is we gapped down overnight. That would be why I was advised not to open up new positions or put on risk. And then we come up against this resistance, we break through it briefly, and we break back down through the same price level shortly thereafter. Midday sideways S formation within a channel, so you have a resistance and a support, not always horizontal, sometimes they're on an angle, but there's a channel, and we fall from the resistance to the support, retrace all the way back to resistance, reverse and retrace all the way back to support, making a sideways S formation. And a peak, there's a notable sell-off in the early afternoon, a notable sell-off from a peak or crest that'll stand out on a one-day chart, and that decline continues into mid-afternoon, or let's say like 2 to 3 o'clock. That decline offers an opportunity to open up a long position, and then we have sideways rotation in the last hour along a key support level, and then a fast sudden move to the upside, marking the end of that period of sideways rotation. That fast sudden move to the upside is likely going to bring us to a day's high again, like the same high that we saw midday. My sense is that I'd want to open up a long position prior to that move, like prior to that sideways rotation when we're still declining, open up a long call position, because there'll be like probably a discount on it. And then we see a notable move in the post-market, pushing the upper end of the range after a drop. Sneak preview for the following day, we open at a key support level on a multi-day chart, and an important ruler of nations is highlighted as well on the 3rd. That's the on the 5th. That's the S&P 500 for November 3rd, 2022. My friends, make sure you follow the rule of karma. Super important if you plan to profit from the information of these readings. We're giving this stuff away for free. It's worth billions of dollars to the right individual. So please, when you make that profit, pay a little bit of that forward and keep the universe going. Pay a little bit of that backwards, keep the flow going through the universe, I should say. Pay a little bit of that backwards and keep the channel going, and then make sure you spend all that money out of love. As long as you spend it out of love, the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold in all directions. I'll see you on the next one.